quick shop update. Been moving stuff, lots of stuff. Stacking it all up, making it look a bit neater and a bit nicer. A bit easier to get to as well. And we've had some mega deliveries. I've had a pallet from Exodus. So we've got Modern Reef 7.7 RKS back in stock, 5 litre standard, 2.5 litre standard. Nitro back, complete reef foods. Polyp Pop should be arriving today. Bioactivator, BioClear, which is your cyano control. Bioback, BioReef Snow, nitrate, carbon, phosphate, phosphate minus, biodiversity. And we have nyos, all the trace elements, biotic, coral dip, aminos and liquid reds. I've been using this for the last week on the big coral system. It's been working really well. Good stock of reef elements, blue life vet problem solvers. So green cyano killer, red cyano killer, and then those three are Bryopsis hair algae. You've just got 3 different sizes: 100 gallon, 200 gallon, 350 gallon. The new reef sediments ICPs in the nice new packages, and we've had more pondxpert delivered, so more nets, more sinking airline. That's been a popular one this week. The inline dechlorinators, the cheapest way to dechlorinate your pond water. Obviously loads of blanket answer. This is just what's out on the shelf. There's a lot more back there. And some Mawazi phosphate remover for your pond, sediment remover, and then the algo fountain. So if you've got a plantless, fishless water feature you want to keep clear, that's by far the best. Unfortunately they're out of stock of the little ones, but we have got SEDI free. That's fantastic on waterfalls. That's really good, kills loads of different algae. And it also controls like mosses in your pond. If you suffer with like a moss growing in your pond, that kills that. Brilliant to start a pond. And there's a small phosphate remover. Oxyplus, if you struggle with oxygen, haven't got an air pump and thunderstorms coming around, that's wicked stuff. Probiotic pond starter is a good, if you've done a big clean or a big remodel, that's a wicked one to chuck in. And come around here, pond liners. Restock on the nyos pure salt. We've been using this for quite a while now, and it's absolutely fantastic. You can see the mix here. So we're 8.6, 434, 1382, potassium 414, all at 35 parts per thousand. It mixes super clean, super quickly. Absolutely love that. We also have a 10 kilo and a 25 kilo of the Modern Reef professional salt if you're running Modern Reef. It's quite expensive. I've never used it, but I've had really good reviews about it. And if you're not doing loads of water changes but you're running the full Modern Reef system, it's a good one to go for. Plenty of pond foods. We got cloverleaf UVs. They're really cool because if the starter ever goes on them, it's built into the bulb. So every year when you change the bulb, it changes the starter as well. So you don't have to worry about that. So those units will last forever. Loads of spin clean filters. If you want a pond filter, spin clean is usually the way to go unless you're going big koi. But they do big versions of it as well. The 50,000, 75,000, and the auto is wicked. On the auto, you haven't got the handle. You just turn the little blue valve. Motor inside runs the mechanism to clean all the sponges. Super easy. Yeah, we fit a lot of these, and they're fantastic. So you've got 20,000. If you divide that number by 3, that's about right for your pond. So like 12,000. That'll do a 4,000 litre pond. We've got auto, there's an 8,000 manual, so you just spin the handle. There's another 8,000 manual. And we got the little one, 6,000. Another 12,000 auto. More Veriflow strainer pumps. So that's a variable pump we've got 10 and 20,000 in stock. Solar fish food feeder, more cloverleaf products, blanket answer for days and days and days. And then we have the standard berry flows. If you're running dry, these are fantastic, or just need a slightly smaller pump than the strainer. These are absolutely brilliant. We've got 10, 20 and 30, and these are all the new 2025 edition ones, so they're a little more efficient, and I believe they have slightly higher head height as well. There's not much different from the old ones, but same price, which is awesome. Slightly better performance. Absolutely love it. Loads of Vitalis foods. Gone over nets. More reef elements. Oh, max spec skimmers. SK400, SK200. You can't beat them. They're the best skimmers on the market at the moment. We've got the Neros, Primes, DD top ups, Clarices, Wave Reef top up. So that's triple sensor. 1, 2, 3. They're cool there. More NAS pure. I need to argue wipe this glass, so it's a bit dirty, but corals are looking good. I'm waiting for an ICP test back on this system. We can go from there. Loads of spares. Neptune, pondxpert, Awazi. We always keep plenty of spares in stock, because the last thing you want is an impeller to go down and then not be able to get one for a week, so we have loads in stock. RO spares, and then loads and loads of liquids for your pond and your tank. Phosphate removers, Roaphos, we stock the nyos as well. I like using that because you don't have to rinse it. The nyos active carb is awesome. We have the 6-month Trident reagents back in stock. As you can see, these are shelves that need attacking. NT Labs. You've got tap water safes, Mediclay, GH minerals. There's all your treatments. So you've got Kazuri, Cloverleaf and NT. And then blanket weed and algae control. That's a blue dye. I use that quite regularly. You can chuck it in with any other treatments that you run, because it doesn't affect it at all. There's some more treatments down there and more over here. Stuff is all over the place. And as it's getting hot, air pumps, make sure you've got an air pump on your pond. We've got some big monsters and some little ones, and a big AEA ones as well. If you want that extra depth, they got a bit, can pump a bit deeper down. The 210s probably be out of stock by the time you see this video, but if it is in stock, check it on the website. That's the cheapest little air pump. They're absolutely wicked. I've got one on my pond at home. They're nice and quiet, pump a decent amount of air, but they're not available from the supplier at the moment because they are so popular. I've been ordering them every single week because they are really, really good. All of these compact kits, they all come with gang valve, air stones, air line and the air pump. The only thing that I tend to change with them is adding the sinking air line, just because I don't like the look of air line floating across the top of the pond. And it's right there. Net poles 1.5, 1.8, the 1.8 with the blanket weed brush, and then the heavy duty for the heavy duty nets. So yeah, all coming along just nicely. Ready for the weekend. Bit neater, a bit tidier, plenty of stock in. Keep all your fish going. Cheers.